What's up, guys? Today we are on the island of Kauai, flying a helicopter over the most famous landscapes on the island. I am terrified. Let's get into this. Most people come to Kauai to relax. We came here to face our fears. Over the next hour, this helicopter is taking us through 3 different checkpoints on the island, and each one gets more and more intense. The further we go, the more the fear starts to kick in. But sometimes the scariest moments become the ones you remember forever.
What's up, guys? This is our final goodbye.
Now, part of the reason we're so scared to do this is just 3 weeks before we came here, Kauai had a major accident.
One of these exact helicopters on this exact tour, where all 3 passengers died, the pilot and co-pilot with. And this is their first full day back in operation.
3 people have been killed after a tourist helicopter crashed off the coast of Kauai. The sightseeing helicopter was carrying 1 pilot and 4 passengers when it crashed yesterday afternoon on the Nā Pali Coast.
Breaking news, we've confirmed 3 people have died in a tour helicopter crash off Kauai's north shore this afternoon. The Kauai Police Department tells us 2 others are receiving treatment after the helicopter crashed near Kalalau Beach at around 3:45 this afternoon. 1 pilot and 4 passengers were on board the chopper operated by Airborne Aviation.
The area's tall seaside cliffs and sharp mountain areas are usually only reachable by hiking or boat. Its terrain can cause turbulent air that pose hazards for aviation. The FAA and NTSB are investigating.
Yeah, I got a call a few weeks ago. They let us know that the day we booked was their first full day back open, so we could be one of the first flights since the accident. I am terrified.
Wait, barely get you to a front, okay?
As excited as I was for this flight, I'd be lying if I said I wasn't extremely nervous. Watching the ground disappear beneath us made everything feel very real, very quickly. We have now reached checkpoint 1, deep in the mountains of Kauai, where constant rainfall feeds hundreds of hidden waterfalls. This place receives so much rain that it's considered among the wettest places on Earth. Just like that, checkpoint 1 fades behind us as we head inland towards Waimea Canyon for checkpoint number 2. That bird was about 1 second away from getting a free helicopter tour. Leaving Waimea Canyon behind, we set course for the Nā Pali Coast. As incredible as the views are about to be, knowing what had just happened here weeks earlier gave this part of the flight a different perspective. I remember turning the camera around here because something felt different. Our guide kept looking towards the coast and shaking his head. I can't say what he was thinking for sure, but after the recent crash, it felt like we were all thinking the same thing. As difficult as it was not to think about what had happened here, the further we flew, the more it felt like we were seeing a side of Hawaii that most people will never get to experience. It was the kind of place that reminds you how much of the world there still is to see. Just an hour earlier, fear was at the front of our minds. Now, all we could think about was how grateful we were that we got to experience this. Holy crap. Oh my gosh. So what'd you think?
It was really cool.
That might have been the coolest thing I've ever done. And without a doubt, it's in the top 3. That was beautiful.
Shark cage diving too.
Yeah, shark cage and then paragliding. But without a doubt, that was one of the coolest things I have ever done in my life.
When we were going down through the valleys in the mountains, and we were I was completely sideways. I was staring straight at the ground.
And then when we did that final piece where you're just going in 2 circles around, that was crazy. It was like I was so scared until we took off. All the fear went away immediately. It was incredible. There was one point during the flight too where I tapped you and I recorded us and I just did this just so I would remember that was important. I was looking at the pilot during that time, and where we were flying over is right where the helicopter wrecked a few weeks ago. And I could see the pilot, he kept looking in the water and going, and he would like shake his head, and he was doing that. He did it like 3 times, and it's just like, I feel like for sure he was thinking about it. Today was their first day back open. It's really sad what happened. Being on the flight made it even more sad, because it's just like right here is where it happened. People were just doing the exact same thing as us.
I also looked at you at one point, but I was like, he said the one beach is only accessible by boat or a 12-mile hike.
That's how the Nā Pali Coast is, because it's literally so isolated. There's no road to get there, and that's also where the accident happened. So the rescue mission was all by boat and helicopter.
I hate to say about the wreck, because I don't want it to feel like we're shitting on the place.
No, it's honestly just a tragic accident that happened.
Yeah. And from what we've seen, it's their only accident, but the place is really good. The pilot was so nice. The people working there were so nice.
Couldn't recommend it enough.
And it was beautiful.
Beautiful tour. I just wanted to shed some light on those who just recently lost their life. Now we head to the coast in hopes of finding wild sea turtles.
So actually we decided to drive through the lake.
Why is there just water?
Puddle parking lot. Lola, what did you think of that? Clay answered. That was pretty good.
Right now we're at Poipu Beach. This place has very common turtle sightings, so maybe we'll get lucky.
That really looks like a turtle. That might be a turtle.
Look at the crowd.
Wait, I'm trying to zoom in. That is a turtle. That is 1,000% a turtle. Oh my god. I love turtles. Oh my god. Oh my god. Aww.
That is so freaking cool.
It's moving up the beach now because the water's rising.
It was just scooting up.
Yep, he just wants a little water on his butt to cool him down. Aww.
That is crazy.
Found another one. Actually, we found like 6.
They're everywhere
7.
over here. That one is huge. It's enormous.
That one's leaving.
Different type, isn't it?
The one in the back?
Yeah, it doesn't look the same. It's like a different type of fish.
Aww. You're not gonna be able to see it.
Oh, he's stuck on a rock.
Oh, why'd it go there? Let's try it. Oh my gosh.
That was sick. Look at them.
Aww.
Oh my gosh, I love them. That is so
They're
cool.
just swimming away. You have one hair sticking out of the top of your hat.
How?
Like on your forehead.
Oh.
One hair. Nope. 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 Nope.
So one thing interesting, when we were driving to our hotel last night, we were just in shock because it's so dark, it was so quiet, and we saw like nobody. So I started researching a little bit. There are strict building laws. They allow nothing taller than a coconut tree, which is very interesting.
That's wild.
And they have no highways. There's only about 70,000 total people on this island, and they're all kind of spread out. So there's no big city like Waikiki or Honolulu. And the island pretty much shuts down by 8 or 9 p.m. All the restaurants, all the bars, all the shops. It's to create minimal light pollution on the island. So at night you can see the stars like crazy.
That's what I was saying last night before we even looked it up, was that there's like no light pollution.
Yeah.
I could see all the stars.
Well, apparently the point of this island is to like slow you down. I don't know, it's a very calming, relaxing island. And we did the craziest thing we could have done today. It's the next day now. We just forgot to do an outro, but if you guys are liking this series, make sure to like and subscribe. We just risked our lives going on that crazy helicopter. The least you can do is hit that subscribe button.
Peace.